22. Still.
Good evening.
I wish it was country 3, it'd be bloody drier.
Oh, God. Anything's drier. So today, just to give you a brief outline of the day, it's rained.
Yep, a lot. Well, we went to the Isle of Skye
Yes.
and it persistently rained from
Yes.
the moment we got on the motorbikes to pretty much the moment we actually got onto Skye.
Yes.
And then it stopped.
That was 3 hours.
Yeah, three and a half hours. And when I say it persistently rained,
No.
He looked
Just
as though he'd wet himself because water
Really
got in
did.
on his waterproofs.
There. It just looked, didn't look right.
He got so miffed. He says to me, everything coming went, right, that's it. I've had enough. The very next calf or something that comes up, we're pulling in. We're going to get a little bit dry and have a coffee.
Can I have a coffee? I don't care.
So I said, all right then. So anyway, we come up and there's a pub on one side of the road, bar and grill and coffee and everything. No, let's not stop there.
Yeah, but
let's
so
stop
good.
on the other side of the road
So
where
not
there's
the same people.
a bakehouse.
It's the same company. Same
So
people.
anyway, we stood there dripping.
Yes, we did.
Really were dripping.
Yes, we were.
So he goes up, orders what he wants, walks off.
No, you said, I'll get this.
And I went, I'll get this then.
He said that
And
first.
I
He said that first.
I have just a black coffee and
I
the same
picked up the cheesecake.
thing as him eat it.
Took it to the table.
And I looked at him, I went, don't ask how much that was.
So anyway, we picked the most expensive cafe. In the
Two
world.
cups of coffee, 2 exceptionally small slithers of cheesecake,
They really were small.
nearly 20 bloody quid.
Oh dear. The coffee turned out to be more expensive than petrol, which I
Yeah.
thought was quite a feat.
We're looking at planning a route for tomorrow, and our hostess has said, you want
Yeah.
to stay clear of what's the place called?
Strontium.
Strontian. Their fuel at the moment
Diesel.
for diesel, because she's got a diesel
Yeah.
car.
You ready? Sit down.
I hope you're all sat down for this one. Jesus, but this is bad. £2.33 a litre.
Obviously, petrol's 30p cheaper.
They bought it when fuel cost was at its height. So apparently they can't afford to sell it for less. Needless to say, nobody's buying any. They can't wonder why.
But
£2.33 a litre. That is
in
terrible.
fairness, as we've ridden round, we're paying
167.9.
167. Yeah, so just under £1.70 a litre for unleaded.
Yeah.
So
Not even the racing unleaded, just
No.
the normal.
No, not even the posh unleaded. Just the normal unleaded is
167. Unbelievable.
Genuinely, I'm gonna have to take out a bank loan just to get home. It's terrible. However, anyway, so we set off. We went up to Fort William in the rain. We filled it with some really cheap petrol in the rain, and then we set off up north to the Skye Bridge in the rain.
Anyway,
We stopped and had the world's most expensive coffee and cake. Then we got back on the bikes in the rain. Rode up to the Skye Bridge in the rain. And we went over the Skye Bridge.
then
not in the rain.
Then apparently we did the touristy thing, which was basically go over the Skye Bridge, turn left, drive down to the ferry. So we were told there's pretty much nothing else to see there anyway. So
The trouble is, from where we are to get to Skye, like I said, to get over the Skye Bridge, you're looking at a 3.5 hour ride from here. And we're limited on the way back because you're not coming back the same way.
you had to book the ferry as well.
Yeah, I mean the ferry is an hour up the road, but you have to book the ferry. Like we booked it like 2 days ago, and even 2 days ago we couldn't go out on the ferry. We could only come back. And we could only come back at 4 o'clock.
And when we got to the ferry terminal, there were people turning up and going into the ticket office and that. They're coming out and just driving up the road.
Yeah,
so it's like,
nope.
Yeah, they turned them away, haven't they?
Even turned away two bikers.
Yeah.
Which was, the bloke was like, well, it's not our fault really. So we didn't have a massive amount of time on Skye. So we did actually get on Skye. You drive up a little bit, like 5 miles, turn left, and head down towards the ferry. But then we carried on.
Mm-hmm.
And
to the end of the
to
road.
the end of, what was it called?
Stalingrad or something, wasn't it?
Steel?
Stalag 19.
Is it
Sort of
Steel?
cafe looked like.
Sleet. Sleet. S-L-E-A-T. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Sleet.
I'm going with Sleet.
Sleep.
Yeah, so the Sleet thing, which was really nice actually, very windy little single track road again, very nice. And then obviously we got to the end of that where it turned into a gravel track, and we got fed up with sitting behind a French guy in a camper van that wouldn't pull over. So we turned around, went back down to the port where we had lunch, a very, very late
I wouldn't
lunch.
call it lunch. Some of the worst food we've had so far. Yes, lunch, no.
Well, so I think I've mainly been vegetarian today because we chose to have a hot dog and onions.
I've never had red onions with a hot dog.
No, I haven't actually. I've also never had such an anorexically cheap hot dog in a hot dog.
It was like,
It was like, well done. Use your words, bro. Use your words. Sentence, come on.
I was going to say it was like the ye old oak hot dogs you get in a can, but they weren't quite that bad because the texture was hot doggish rather than bitty. But you get the gist. If I'm comparing it to it, you know. Yeah, it wasn't good. And I stupidly ordered cheesy chips. He refused to eat any of them.
Hilarious.
I opened it up and just looked, what the hell have they put on the chips?
Didn't look like cheese.
It was bright orange.
It was bright orange. It was like somebody had pureed Doritos or something,
Bright orange.
and then put it in a shotgun and just blasted it at some chips. And he sat there, he's looking at me going, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Roadkill? Don't know."
I'm going, do you want some?
No,
I don't.
No,
He's
I
going,
don't. I absolutely don't. No, I'm fine, thanks.
Not good.
I then went and got a latte, which was the smallest, well, it was an espresso, really. It was literally about that big, and it was £4.
That's Skye for you.
Oh, dear God.
Then we got on the ferry. Cheapest coffee we've had so far. It's like £2.30. Sensible sized cup. An alright coffee.
So we go on the ferry. I parked at the front.
Yeah, nobody was getting
Beautiful.
off till he did.
No one's getting off till I've gone. Obviously, Nick's on his bike, so they've got proper bikey bits and they strap it down. And there's an Italian couple.
In my head, to be fair, in my head, they were German. So in my head, I was right.
They were Italian. The number plate it said
I
Italy.
Yeah, I know. And I.
So we're upstairs and they're sat next to us. Well, actually, Matey Boy went out with his camera, didn't he? And
He went out
so-
and his missus was sat there.
So
I asked her what part of Germany she was from.
I said,
Fortunately, she either didn't hear me or thought he's obviously talking to a German person, so not me.
he said, "What part of Germany are you from?" And I went, "Italy."
Italy. He goes, Italy. And again, in my head, I'm going, no, the number plate's definitely do with German bikes then. The bikes are definitely German.
Then he
So-
shifts mental gears really well.
I did well. And then went, where are you from? Because I still didn't believe him. Because in my head, they were German.
Anyway, they're from Tuscany,
Tuscany, yeah.
which for the geographically challenged is Italy.
A small island just off of Italy, actually. So yeah, I had a quick conversation with her.
She was quite nice actually, wasn't she? She's quite chill.
And then when we were docking and like you obviously go down your vehicles and
God.
everything, I was stood by my bike, putting my crash helmet on and everything, and I was like, because in my head they're still German, regardless of what anyone else has said. So I've walked around and surreptitiously looked at their number plates. Italy.
She even spoke
I'm
with
like,
Italian accent.
yeah, I know. They even spoke Italian, but, you know. But yeah, I was like, no, they're definitely German.
Oh, brilliant.
Even after
Loved it.
I don't, oh, Italy, look.
Yeah, it was definitely Italy.
But in my head, I was right, so that's all you need to know.
Oh, Lord, it was hilarious. Anyway, we then
Got off the ferry,
Got off the ferry.
and it had stopped raining, or hadn't started again yet,
Thank you.
is the Scottish phrase that you use about rain. So, and I thought, I'll still wear my waterproof gloves, which are wet, and the stitching's gone on them and everything. Because if it rains again on the way home, I've got my waterproof gloves on. If not, then they'll dry out because it's not raining yet.
well,
See?
so we stopped for some petrol, really cheap.
Not. It was only 167 again,
It
though,
was, yeah.
so, you know. And then managed to get all the way back to our base.
We encountered some very light drizzle.
Yeah, but by the time we
But
got
not-
back,
yeah, not-
everything was dry again, apart from, and I shit you not, this is what they were actually called when I bought them. Quick drying waterproof gloves. The only thing left that's still sopping wet. Everything else is dried. Gloves, the quick drying gloves, no.
So two things. One, his quick drying waterproof gloves are not quick drying. Two,
They're
his
not
quick
really
drying
waterproof.
waterproof gloves are also not waterproof. This leads to conclusion. They are now just gloves.
Leads me to the conclusion that I've always said, as far as motorcycling is concerned, there ain't no such thing as waterproof gloves.
It's very true.
True.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, very, very true. Anyway, then we came back. We got back, which was lovely. We've lubed up some chains.
Well, hey,
On the
that's not even
bikes.
the euphemism. We actually
We
lubed up the
actually
chains
lubed
on
the
the
chains on the
motorbike.
bikes. And we came in, and our hostess with the mostess said, I've messed up dinner. I know we were supposed to be getting the pizza for takeaway, but the takeaway isn't actually open tonight. And because we live in the middle of nowhere, I bought you a cheese and onion pasty and a Scotch pie. You can have it with some beans. And
I
then,
cooked.
yes, she cooked the beans. They were warm. I can guarantee, I can vouch for the warmth of the beans.
She says she cooked, but Chef Mike had a lot to do with it.
All I'll say is, 5 minutes into this whole conversation about, like, you know, how she's got us these wonderful baked goods from the bakery for dinner and a cake, fine. She sat there and went, oh, I've got a potato!
One.
Just one.
One
Just one potato.
Small.
It's not a big, it's not like a potato that the size of, no,
It's a small
potato.
She went, if I slice it thinly, I reckon I could get 4 slices out of it. Then I could fry it, and you can have 2 bits of fried potato each.
We declined. Well, actually, I don't think we declined. She just didn't do it.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
Just never cooked it.
I think it's because we were ready to take the piss out of her about the potato, to be fair. She probably thought it was sodger.
I have never seen anybody so excited to remember they have one potato.
She was very excited about having to remember each other potato.
Oh dear.
I've still got it.
Anyway, my cheese and onion pasty was very nice. And the baked beans were superb. They were Heinz baked beans, fabulously cooked, apparently. Scotch pie.
Yeah, it was large. Very nice.
Anyway, takeaways open tomorrow.
Or pizza.
Oh dear. So, tomorrow, probably going to be just a ride around the back end of the peninsula.
Probably going to rain again,
It's probably going to rain again.
so we probably wouldn't go.
Yeah. We could also not go and just annoy Lynn.
She'd love that.
I've got a doctor's appointment at 11. You can do what the fuck you like.
Oh. Family channel.
Sorry.
She's not.
No.
I must apologise for the language.
I have known Lynn for many years. I can guarantee you she is not sorry.
No.
She is many, many things. Sorry
Not
is
sorry.
not
Not
one.
one.
No.
In fact, for Lynn, that's not even bad language.
No, you want to hear what she says when the camera's not on.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Words. Honestly, I was almost embarrassed.
she's even got a toy room. We're not allowed in it.
You bastard!
Yeah. There's a sign on the door that says toys.
And you've both been in the fucker.
Again,
Again,
family
sorry.
channel.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Rachel, cover your ears. Cover your ears straight up.
Oh,
Poor little Max.
and some good news from down south. My wonderful daughter has bought a car, which she now collects next Friday, and she's very happy. So well done, Louis.
Not nearly as happy as Simon, who said, and I quote, "Thank that she can stop bloody rigging me."
That's not true at all. It's really not. Would you like me to tell the ladies and gentlemen what you said after your daughter phoned you?
She asked if there was if I had something that could cut wire, and I went, "Yeah, it's in the garage. Good luck finding it."
So that Rachel. Terrible. Anyway, we both heard from our daughters today, which has been lovely.
Yeah. Neither of them to say, "How are you? How's the holiday going?
Oh, Louis asked.
Have you been well?" Mine ain't. Not
No,
any of
Louis
them.
asked.
What if my holiday was going alright?
No, she doesn't give a shit about you.
I didn't think so. Never liked that.
Well, ever since you answered my phone the other day,
What? She thought you were dead.
says a lot about my life, my brother, and my daughter.
I'm a joke about him being dead.
I,
She said, "Is he dead?" And I went, "Well, you would know before me, to be fair."
I called my daughter, or did my daughter call me? Anyway,
you rang her.
I rang her, and she answered. And before I could say anything, this one says something along the lines of "Hello, Lou, my darling, how are you?" sort of thing. And her first words were, "Oh God, is he dead?"
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I'm driving the car.
No,
This
her
is
first
harsh.
Her first words were, "Is he all right?" Which was then very quickly followed, so I couldn't even answer with, "Is he dead?"
Yeah, it sounded almost hopeful.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll be surprised to know it's raining.
Still.
Very much so. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But have a lovely evening, everybody, or morning, or
Yeah.
night, or whatever. And we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.